Hello, Fury Fighters. Welcome to another video that, again, I wanted to make for quite some time. This will hopefully not be too long, but it will be a video that will explain a lot about what not to do in game. And probably I will forget many things, but I will try to go through the motions as much as I can think of during the recording of this video. Now, to go to the warrior page to start off with, I want you to say to not focus all your attention on too many heroes. While I am saying what not to do, I will most likely tell you some tips about what to do, because it's impossible to only mention what not to do without saying what to do. But when you upgrade your heroes, please do not focus on many heroes at the same time. Pick one hero, advance him as much as possible, and try to get the hero up as much as possible. Also, don't forget about the red dots in game. Those red dots are there for a reason. If you have an upgrade to do, whether it be equipment or enhancement, try to actually do those upgrades and make sure that your team stay up to date in regards to updates on them, upgrades on them I should say. Currently I have decided to work only on my main 6 heroes, so I'm going to ignore everything else, and one by one I will make all the heroes red 3 that are in my main 6. Also, when you go to an individual hero page, there is of course a lot of things to not forget. One is the advancements, 2 is the star ups, 3 is the skills. Make sure that all of them are as high as possible as you can get them, if you of course have the resources for it, because there is a lot of money to be spent or gold to be spent on these upgrades. So make sure that you frequently check that all of your upgrades are done in your on your heroes. Don't forget to do this regularly. What else? Let's see here. Yeah, of course, advancement. Don't forget to place war souls on your heroes. Make sure that your curses are all the time maxed for especially the heroes that you're using. And when it comes down to Kamesen, of course try to maximize the Kamesen of each hero. Again, do not get distracted. Try to focus on one goal and do everything required to make that hero as strong as possible before you move on to the next hero. So don't get distracted. Focus on one hero at a time. Do not do reborn. A lot of people do reborns. I've seen it in too many accounts. Do not reborn. The idea is to build up your account, not to build down. So your eventual goal would of course be to have as far advanced and as many advanced heroes as possible. So do not reborn. It is stupid, it is counterproductive, it is shooting yourself in the foot. So do not do that. Try to 7-star your heroes as much as possible and do not get distracted with other things. Now, in the backpack, there is a lot of items to be collected. There's a lot of items to be had. What I like to do is to save up as many items as possible for a week or two. I've just started saving again after a week. And after group purchase. So after you have spent all of your stuff, just start collecting stuff again. Do not open everything immediately when you get it. Why? Because certain things in game, certain items give you a better return when you open them in bulk, when you open them in big amounts. So try to save for a week, for 2, maybe even a month if you have the patience, and then all of a sudden do a group a huge opening with all the stuff that you have collected. In regards to many items in your backpack, the more you have of it, the more you can accomplish in one time. So again, do not get tempted to open everything at the same time. In your gears you have a lot of weapons. Make sure that these weapons are on your heroes as soon as you have created them, as long as you have the materials to do so. So make sure that all the badges, all the rings, all the capsules and all the weapons are used so that your heroes stay up to date. Materials, not much to say except collect as much as possible. Debris, of course, look here on this page to see what debris you need. Once there is a group purchase event, for example, it is good to see which heroes require more weapons and what you should focus on, how many debris you need. So do not silly open everything without checking. If you are actually opening boxes for weapons or debris, make sure that you select just the right amount, so you create 150 of whatever weapon you want to unlock. Don't go 156 or 180 or whatever. Make sure that you open just about enough to make a new weapon, so that if the weapons available in the box are for multiple heroes, you can try to work on the next weapon as well. Consumables is the same thing. Amulets, well, of course, amulets, we will get to that later, as well as hero souls. So we will go to the summon page. Do not do 10 summons for diamonds. Once you have spent these 10 summons tickets that you have, it becomes available for 2,280, I think, diamonds it is. Do not do that. It is very counterproductive. There's nothing in there that you cannot get in better ways and cheaper ways. So do not waste your diamonds on that. In the shops, do not buy everything. There are certain things that are more useful than other things to buy, and other things you don't really need or you can find somewhere else. However, if you have set a goal in your account to what to focus on, for example, C15 heroes, to make them 5-star, focus on the boxes more than on the gems. Do not get distracted, don't buy everything and run out of resources all the time. I've just done a big purchase yesterday, so I'm completely out of all my coins for arena trial and kill store coins. But try to save up as much as possible and then all of a sudden start buying big. Again, patience and then buying big is much more useful than every day buying a little bit. In your friends list, try to have 60 friends all the time. Depending on your server, of course, and the activity, you will find that a lot of times you have players that have not logged in for 2 days or 3 days, or even more days. Go through your list frequently and remove these people that have not played for 2 or more days. Delete them and then make sure that you add new people from the list to make sure that you stay on top of having 60 friends and can collect all the stamina every day to the maximum. On the growth page, this will be a long section because there is a lot to discuss there. So let's go through it as fast as possible to not make this video as long as possible. If it of course will load, because we all know that there is a lot of lag in game. Here we go, any day now. There we go. So in your decks, do not ignore this. Of course, some people who spend money have more deck essence than other people, but your focus should be on this page a lot, because if you do focus on which heroes to make towards 7-star, then one by one you can upgrade them and increase your deck rating. Do not ignore this page, it helps a lot in regards to stats. And of course, when there's group purchase events on, you want to get this item, the deck advanced essence, to make sure that you can in every way possible get your combo decks up. They help a lot towards your CR, your stats and the strength of your account, so do not ignore this. Now hopefully we do not. Yeah, there we go. Your talent points. I've made a video about talent points. Try to save up as many talent points as possible. Make sure that you watch the video to know how to set up your talent points. And then once you have enough gold, bring up your talent points as much as you can in one time. You could of course upgrade them one by one, but I prefer to save up some talent points and then all of a sudden give yourself a nice boost. In the warrior party, now what I would like you to understand is that you should focus on one hero at a time to one level at a time. I've seen in a lot of people's accounts that they are dividing the food over all the heroes and none of them is actually moving up to the next level quickly. Pick one hero, make it to the next level, then focus on another hero and make it to the next level until all three in that group are at the same speed advanced level. So make sure you focus on one at a time. Do not focus on three at a time. In your artifacts, I've seen many players not maximize their artifacts. Stay on top of this. Use the artifact souls. Get them, make sure that they are all used. It could mean a difference in your account, how you're boosted. As you can see, I have maximized everything that I have right now. I stay on top of it, I fill up everything and make sure that I am solid. In 12 universes, go as high as you can. Buy everything with gold and everything with diamonds. Yes, they do stack, so make sure that you buy everything. This is a long process. This means you need to spend a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds, but one by one try to unlock as many of them as possible. Do not underestimate this feature. Do not ignore this feature. The stats all add up to your account, so do not ignore your 12 universes. Unlock everything of every hero, every level as soon as you can. In your soul guards, do not forget to maximize your soul guards. Your soul guards are very useful, very helpful, very expensive, but definitely necessary. Of course, the percentage bonus is based on three stats, which is the three things, which is the Kamesen, the quality or the C rating of your hero, and the advancement levels. So it will help if you put in your soul guards heroes with Kamesen 8, C17 and red or higher advancement, because the higher they are, the higher the percentage bonus will be. I've not yet focused on this, but I intend to have 4 heroes at red advancement with Kamesen 8 in my soul guards, so do not forget that also. In your Z alloys, it would help if every day you draw alloys, as many as you can, because you can then decompose those alloys, gain alloy shards from decomposing them and use them to upgrade your key alloys. Now the key alloys, as I've explained many times, are the damage reduction and damage bonus alloys, which add the percentage bonus to the damage reduction or the damage bonus. Doing this for all your 18-20 heroes for inter-server would mean a lot more defense and offense in your setups. So focus first on the damage bonus and damage reduction key alloys, but in order to do that you need a lot of alloy shards to upgrade these, so try to buy alloys so you can decompose them. Again, don't do that every day, just build it up and then one time you do a big opening and a big upgrade. Features page, not much to say, but if you do want a little bit more speed and you like to complete all the tasks, look at these and complete these tasks. In your combo card section, there is a lot to say. There are now currently 5 combo card characters. Do not put your focus on all of them. Focus on one hero, maximize it as far as you can, and then move on to the next, unless you are a very big spender and you can afford to do a lot of top-ups. Make sure that you focus on one character first. I prefer to put all my effort in Infinite Zamasu and ignore heroes like Proud Team, Limit Breakthrough, Son Goku and San Saiyan for now. I might work a bit more on Prince and after that on San Saiyan, but for now Infinite Zamasu is way more important for me than the other combo cards. So I try step by step to maximize everything I can on this hero, have red heroes on the slots in the fixed slots and mounted slots, and make sure that everything is as strong as I can get it. After I am satisfied, I will move on to the next hero. Mythical Animals, of course, you need to have the right setup, you need to have enough dragons, you need to start them up, so you need to stay active in the Tournament of Power event, and of course every day collect your destiny to make sure at least of the inter-server every day, and you can actually build up your World Martial Arts Tournaments destiny stones and use them or not use them and boost yourself once in a while. Try always to focus on getting the blue basic divine forge stone. They are the hardest to get, so the more you can get of them, the more you can upgrade your dragons faster. So try to focus on doing this every day so that all your dragons are maxed, so that when you start them up you can go to the next level straight away. See if we can get out of here. Hopefully not completely. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Any day now. There we go. And of course I go out completely because I clicked twice. So we're about to reopen this now, hopefully, and go to the last part of the Hero Saga. In Hero Saga you of course need to stay on top of everything and star up and activate everything that you can inside the Hero Saga. This is a very long process, again, unless you are a very big spender and you can do a lot of upgrading in this, have a lot of gold boxes. It will be a long process to maximize everything. However, frequently go into Hero Saga every day, buy as many hero souls as possible with the tickets that you can buy. I'm still waiting for it to load to show you, but make sure that you frequently buy the hero souls until it says insufficient remaining attempts today, so that you can go back into each saga and each hero soul gets started up and upgraded. I'm far away from maximizing everything. There's a lot more to do in regards to level ups. As you can see, I'm not very focused on it at the moment, but try to focus on it to make sure that step by step you maximize every single one of them. It will boost your account with CR, it will boost your account with stats. Every little star that you add will add to the CR and stats of your account, so do not ignore this feature. It is very useful, very long process and very difficult, but definitely worth it. In regards to amulets, I have already told you in different videos and wiki pages how and what to focus on, so with amulets I will leave it there. In the adventure page, always do your harvest interval, your purify evil, definitely now because of the war souls that you can get, and your snake trial and cell games as well. There's not much to do except to make sure that every day you go in here and you make sure you have collected and done everything that you can do in here in order to maximize the resources that you collect from this in your account. So make sure that you never forget when you play to collect all these things. Do the Purify Evil, do sell games if you have the time to get more resources, because in one day it may not be a lot, but in the long run collecting all these resources will mean more chances to upgrade your account. In contests there is a lot to say. I have discussed all these features, so you should check them every day. The shops that are available for these features should be checked once in a while, not every day. Again, build up as many resources, boxes and everything as you can before you go through the shops and do some massive buying. However, in Zen Exhibition Match it does help to check the timer and make sure that the timer keeps running and you buy more stuff for yourself that is useful for your account. So pay attention to doing that frequently. Of course, Inter-server and Squad Arena, when they are active, participate in it and make sure that you check this page frequently. In the battle page there is of course all the sagas to do. Make sure that you go through all the sagas and have everything start up and that you haven't missed anything in these sections and you have completed everything. Now in the guild section there are a few things to focus on. Your training ground is something that you should every day go into, see the experience jumps up on your heroes, you help your opponents, so don't forget your teammates, don't forget that you collect your guild red packets and make sure that you collect resources from this every day. Again, on a single day it doesn't look like a lot of resources, but when you look at it on a monthly basis you will see that it actually gives you a lot. In the institute, make sure that you donate every day. Gold is enough if you like with diamonds, but I don't think it's necessary, and help advance the guild features in your guild. Help your guildmates with whatever quests they have, and make sure that you also put up your own requests for your own collections, and hopefully if you have nice people in your server they will donate to you as well. Then in the guild instance, always make sure that you have done all your guild instance battles, because this will help you get to the last level, gain resources for upgrading your account, and you could collect it every day that you finish it, or you could wait for the end of the month and make a big collection and then have a lot of resources in one time. So if you want to save up some stuff before collecting it, let the guild instance go all the way till level 70, but just make sure that you every day do your battles for your guild and that you defeat each hero and contribute towards a damage ranking, because eventually you will also the next day get resources for that through the mail. So don't miss out, because again, even though it seems little on a daily basis, on a monthly basis it's a lot of resources that you might miss if you do not do it. Is there anything else to say? Yes, there's a lot of things to say. I am trying to make more videos to make sure that I cover every aspect of the game, but basically try to stay focused, do not miss any section in the game. Try to do every part of it if you have the time. If not, focus on the most important and the most lucrative sections in the game, so that you do collect resources that will help you improve your account and your heroes. Other than this, I think I have discussed everything in page. Of course, the events that are in game you should always check if you can participate, but my advice is to not participate in every single event unless you are a big spender. Pick your events, save up as many resources as possible depending on the different events that are active in game. Depending on how much you can spend, make sure that you pick your battles in regards to the events in game. Do not participate in every event all the time if you do not have the resources or the ability to top up as much as other people in this game. Make sure that if you do top up, you pick the smart top ups. Don't top up everything unless you're very rich, of course, and can afford to top up everything, but make sure that you pick the right events. And if you do not want to lose in every event, make sure that you can go big in one event and then wait for the next event, save up your resources, and then go big in another event. Because what is better, to have a guaranteed success of something or to lose in every single event all the time? So be smart, save your stuff, do not open or participate in everything all the time. Play smart, play with patience, and when you have enough to be part of an event, go crazy, spend everything you have, and make sure that what you want to get from that event, you can actually get it. There's much more to say. I can go in many more details about what not to do and what to do, but hopefully this will give you another set of tips on what to do and what not to do. But I'm gonna call this a video on what not to do. So thanks for watching, hope this helped, and have a great day, guys. Bye.